What's up, guys? It's Teddy. On Thursday's wrap-up show, Norm MacDonald stopped in with Artie, and the whole show just kind of turned into a memory fest with those two, and it got pretty interesting. Check it out.
I got to tell you, I was reading one of the chapters to Artie's book last night. I don't want to give anything away, but it was one of your gambling chapters. And I thought I'd heard every one of your stories, and I hadn't. It was the one about the hockey bets, and I'm just not going to get into because I don't know if you.
I told that story on the air, you know.
I don't remember, but I could not stop laughing my ass off. Artie and these friends found a bookie who didn't realize that every Wednesday there was a day hockey game.
Norm, did I ever tell you that story?
They didn't realize every Wednesday there was the guy just didn't know hockey. He was like, he followed.
I didn't know there was a day hockey.
What he did was, what happened was, I was.
Oh, you pass posted, Kelly.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were doing. We were past posting. How?
So the guys would watch the Wednesday game and put a bet in with this guy, and they would win.
You'd call the bets in at 7, you know. So the guy was just like the guy figured that all the hockey. He would look at the scores on Thursday morning and just go who won, and he didn't know that they called in the bets at 7 after one game had happened. But they were fucking morons. They were morons because they had a good thing going, but they would usually bet like $50. So on this one game every Wednesday, they would bet like 100-time parlays. They would parlay like the over and the team, and so finally after 3 weeks they beat the guy for like $1,200, and he goes, "What's going on here?" And he looks at the paper and he finds out they've been betting on a game that already happened. So the funny part is, though, my buddy who was the middleman for the bookie says to me, "Look, you got to come with me because the middleman says the actual bookie, this guy from Staten Island, is going to be there, and he's really mad. He wants to scream at you." So
why would you agree to go to that meeting?
Well, I went with the kid because I don't know.
You did it too?
No.
That's the funniest part. Artie's friend did it, but this guy decided that everyone associated with him wasn't getting paid, and everyone was going to get punished and yelled at.
The bookie, like everybody who bet through this middleman, was not going to get paid because of these two assholes. So my buddy was afraid to go by himself, so I went to meet the bookie with him, and we went to the McDonald's on the Parkway in Union, where I grew up, and that's where you met the guy every week. And we saw the bookie sitting in the corner. He was like a balding guy, like big tattoos and shit. And he starts screaming at us. We sit down, and he's got like a wad of money in his hand. He goes, "Let me fucking tell you something. You never fucking treat me like this. This is bullshit. I want respect from you guys, and you tell those fucking little faggots that if I ever find out they're ripping me off again, I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill their parents when they have kids. I'm going to kill their fucking kids. I'm going to kill you guys." He's threatening to kill everybody, and he's getting real violent. Me and my buddy noticed at the same time while he's screaming at us. It was Ash Wednesday, and he had an enormous ash. He had an enormous ash on his head. He had just gone to church, I guess. It was one of those ashes that was like in your space, like it was so big. And we both noticed it at the same time, so we put our heads down and we couldn't stop laughing. And we were like, figuring, like the bookie's wife, like saying, like, "Listen, before you go kill that guy's kids, get your ashes." But if they, you always got to play it cool. They should have just kept betting $50.
I guess I forgot this part of the story where guys were betting on games that already happened. That's a dangerous game, huh?
Do you want to hear his Robert Shaw again?
Yeah.
You're past posting, aren't you, Kelly? How?
Was that the sting?
That's the sting. That's the sting.
How about Danny the Continental?
Me and Norm.
Are we doing Frank Sinatra movies now?
Well, I shouldn't say his name.
Whatever happened to him?
He's doing well.
Is he?
No, Danny's the greatest, man.
No, he is. The kid had a bit of a gambling issue.
Yeah.
And we found out.
So one day he vanished.
No, Norm hired him to be his assistant.
Vanished.
Oh, no, that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about when we went to Atlantic City to find him.
Right. The kid vanishes, right? So Norm calls me up and said, "Hey, that Danny's vanished." And we're going to go try.
His family was worried.
Yeah.
Well, we went to find him, Artie and I.
Yeah, we had to
So
go
I'll tell the
look
first part. We went to find him, and we found him in a little tiny. We tracked him down in a little tiny hotel called the Continental, and we asked the guy at the front desk if we could get into the room because we were knocking on the door and everything, and he wouldn't answer.
3 a.m.
We had 3 a.m. We thought maybe he was dead or something. We were banging as hard as we could, and And we said, we'll just wait until he gets up, you know. And so the guy was kind of suspicious, the front desk guy, because it's Atlantic City and we're trying to get into this guy's room and stuff like that. So we went to the lounge of the hotel, which was called Babes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Babes.
And it was just empty. It was just me and Artie and the bartender. And then Artie can tell the rest.
Well, I don't know if it were, so it's just we tried to get into this room, and you know, looking really suspicious. So we go sit at this bar, and it's just me, Norm, and the guy. The phone the phone rings, and the bartender picks up the phone right next to us, and he goes, "Yeah," and he goes, "Babes," he goes, "Yeah, uh-huh," and he looks at us, he goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, right." Two of them, right? Yeah. All right. And then he hangs up the phone. He looks right at us, and he turns around and he starts whistling like. So now we think he's like arranging a hit or something. Finally, we find the kid's car in the fucking parking lot, and we go up to the room, and we thought it was going to be like a freaky scene, like he was going to hanging from a leather chain or something. And he played craps. He could win. If he played craps long enough, he could always win money because he had some sort of crazy system.
Right.
And so he was making like $500 a week. Oh no, that's why he was there. You're forgetting. He owed 16 grand.
Yeah, he owed money.
The same bookie who disappeared on me.
Yeah.
He owed 16 grand
He
to
was
that
trying
bookie.
he was trying to get it back.
Right. So I said, well, technically you owe Norm the money because I gave him my 9 grand, and we went. He was afraid the kid was going to kill him, so we went down and said, no, that kid disappeared. There's no bookies, and it's a long story, man. I don't know.
I don't know. You guys are involved in some weird shit.
No,
man.
it was like a dark thing.
I know that you like to play poker
Hey, boy.
and used to do. I heard you used to play like in the sort of underground scene in New York. Somebody once told me that the movie Rounders was somehow based on you to some small degree. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, the Matt Damon genius character.
Well, I guess just the fact that there. Did you ever go into those? You know,
What was your thing? Goodwill Smith? How'd that one go?
I was just, it's, you know, it's
On Mad TV, they would often
like parodies.
combine two things.
I
So,
pitched a thing
yeah,
called
Goodwill Smith.
Goodwill Smith, and
right.
he worked at an all-black college, and you know the problem on the blackboard that no
Right.
one could solve was 2 + 2. Then Will Smith plays a janitor who puts a 4, and they go, "Who solved that?" It took the professors 8 years to figure this one out. They rejected it. They said it was like racist.